नमस्कार. आम्ही गोयच्या काबो राजनिवासान आसात आणि आमचे बरोबर आसात गोयचे महामहिम राज्यपाल श्रीधरन पिल्लेजी. पिल्लेजी, फर्स्ट हँड आय वॉन्ट टू थँक यू बिकॉज नो गव्हर्नर gives any interview to press. But you are so free, I have listened to a lot many speeches wherein you are extempore. You don't go by the written speeches. So, and especially you have come from Kerala. So we have a special liking for Kerala and Kerala people. And you have also toured many parts of Goa. So now everybody knows you by name. When he sees a picture of you, he reads what is there in the newspapers. So you have now become a part of Goa. So you must have heard about Goa when you were in Kerala. But now, what is your perception now that you have started living in Goa?
I think Kerala and Goa are just like a sisterly states. So as far as a place is concerned, an area is concerned, a state is concerned, its background, the lifestyle of the people, their common approach to the others, and their per capita income, their mode of approach to the people, financial thing, everything, Goa is somewhat similar to Kerala. Mainly, if a Malayali is concerned, fish and rice is his common food. When I reached here, also, I realized that rice and food is the main thing in Goa. When I was transferred from Mizoram to Goa, and some central leaders also told me that you will be happy because you are going to get rice and fish. So this is the masterpiece as far as Goa is concerned. This same thing in Kerala.
Yes. Your state fish in Kerala is karimin.
Yes.
We call it kalu or kalundar in Goa, and it's very very tasty. I also like it.
Yes.
Backwater fish, no?
Backwater, and now in Kerala, that just like agricultural operation, this some ponds are there for this purpose, and as a profession also, as a job also, people are doing it, and of course that backwater fish more tasty.
Yes. See, I have visited Kerala lot many times. I went to Kochi for a Kokni Sammelan, and we visited Kochi port. There we have seen lot of karimin, available there. They used to clean it, fry it and give it to us. So that facility is not available in Goa. But you must be getting karimin.
Kerala, that Alapi area also.
Yes.
While going through that backwater, they will catch, in full night you can take a fish boat, that boat, residential boat for one day. Then those people will catch
fish right there and give it to you fresh. Wow, I want to experience that one.
Yes. Yes.
So, your perception before visiting Goa and after visiting Goa, it has changed or it is the same?
So I think that this is a tourist hub not only in India, in the world.
Yes.
So mainly Goan life is now, because mining, there is some difficulties are there, court order is there, so it is not properly going on. And only main income for Goa is existing on the mainly on the base of this tourism.
Tourism, that's true.
So that tourism, Kerala also equally important in tourism, because of there are not liberal stand for the government and people to tourists.
Kerala has made a lot of progress in terms of tourism, not to Goa, because Kerala quality tourists are coming to Kerala, and Goa we lack that quality of tourism.
Goan tourism, especially this beach tourism, maybe having its own saturation point.
Exactly.
So that is why I had occasion to travel throughout the villages of Goa.
Yes.
I found that there are so many other fields are waiting in the
It's like the interior, the hinterland of Goa.
Goa. I have written 2 books I have just completed, and one more book is on its pipeline.
Oh.
You see, our islands. So about islands, I am writing a book, and that book's name is Heavenly Islands.
Wow, wow. I have seen one of your book on the trees of Goa.
Trees,
Very beautiful.
heritage trees of Goa.
Yes.
So I visited all the trees, that important notified
Yeah.
trees I find out at various places, and its all details are given. And in that book, if you want, even you put a click, you can see the distance from airport, which
Oh,
airport, which
wow,
area,
nice.
and all other details are also there.
This is going to be a good
Good.
for tourists also.
For that purpose,
Yes.
government has given me financial help to Rajbhavan, and that is why Rajbhavan is publishing that books free of cost.
Very nice. What compelled you to visit Goan villages? Because I think you must be the first governor to visit the remote areas of
So mainly 2 aspects are there.
Yeah.
My limited fund, of course, government of Goa, later it was increased to crores of rupees.
Okay.
And discretionary fund of the governor, I am not using for my own purpose.
Yes.
Instead of that, in the villages, we have decided to disperse the amount to all villages, the names suggested by concerned MLAs, whether ruling party or opposition party,
Okay.
and cancer patients and dialysis,
Oh, yes.
25,000 each. And now I can proudly say that 1,900 patients are the beneficiaries now,
Okay.
and 90 institutions also. So that they are doing service to the society, NGOs and other things
this
also.
NGO
1 lakh rupees each I have
Yeah.
given. So visiting all these places,
Yeah, yeah.
I give the message that governor's post and his residence, Rajbhavan,
Yeah.
it should be for the people. And so Rajbhavan is now a Lok Bhavan in Goa, according to the Bihar governor's public statement.
Yes.
And it was repeated by Kerala governor when he visited also. So in a way, serving the people should be the basis of the activities of even the constitutional heads, according to me. I am having such a concept, and I am doing it as a part of service. I can't sit idle.
Yes. You have done a lot of humanitarian services visiting villages. Beyond that, how you experience these visits to villages?
This is, I realized 2 things. One is people of Goa are good in their heart. They are loving people. No major communal rights.
Yes.
There is no fight among the people.
Yes.
Peace-loving people, God-loving, God-fearing people,
Yes.
and they are doing the always dhanma to the world.
Just now you have said about you have changed Rajbhavan into Lok Bhavan. See, we were sitting there for half an hour outside, and we have seen a lot of people, coming and meeting you.
Yes.
So this is some change you have made in the Rajbhavan.
No, but the governors in certain states, they are doing it. So ultimately, who is supreme in India?
Yesterday
I am
you
a
were
student.
speaking-
I am a student of law,
Yes.
and the constitution also, for me, it is a masterpiece subject for me. So I can say the one-word interpretation to constitution is that supremacy of the people. So people are
Yes.
above all the officials of India, public workers of India, all our bureaucratic setup of India. Who is supreme? The answer is very simple. People are
We the
supreme.
people, it says in the constitution.
That is why in the constitution, we the people are the owners of the constitution. System is bestow everything to them, and for those who are interested in doing something for the welfare of the people, they can come to politics and other field.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why I think you have not denied any permission to visit all the opposition leaders, NGOs, activists. They are freely coming and meeting you.
Yes, yes, yes. So their own this Raj Bhavan is actually a place for public.
Yes.
I instructed all the staff here. People are supreme. I am only subordinate to them. So you allow them. That there are also some of the officers also including. Whatever may be the protocol and other things, protocol is necessary.
Yes.
But I don't want to be a slave of protocol.
नाइस नाइस अबाउट यू पिल्ले जी, मुझे एक बताइए कि आप दिन भर बिजी रहते, यू आर बिजी द फुल डे, यू नो यू हैव लॉट ऑफ एक्टिविटीज, मीटिंग पीपल, विजिटिंग विलेजेस, बट यू हैव ए पैशन फॉर राइटिंग. यू हैव रिटन मोर देन 100 बुक्स. सो हाउ 200 books, sorry, 200 books, something very, very different and very, very unusual. So how you take time to, you know, study, research? Because most of last 2-3 books are on Goa. Yes.
So as far as my writing is concerned, this is the 50th year. So that golden jubilee year. So before become the governor, I had occasion to complete 110 books and other 90 books, of course, Mizoram governor and Goa governor. In Mizoram, of course, that we all remembering the COVID period. But COVID period, just like an isolated building, I was residing there. So no option to go and meet people. People's appointment with the governor also put to standstill during that period. And at that time I have written more than 40 books. Poems are there. Oh, Mizoram is one of the everybody is considering as a good poem, good collection of anthology of poems, and one of the greatest writers in Malayalam, and Jnanapith Awardee, and he in his foreword stated that my commitment to nature and poems in English are equivalent to great writers in I am not mentioning the name, I don't want to beat my own trumpet, but all the three important great poets of
Europe.
in Europe, and even to Kalidasa also somewhat comparison. So I got maximum God's blessing and satisfaction out of that. That was not much propagated in Kerala by any, but in 17 Indian languages.
They are translated.
Not translated. Translation 3-4 languages.
Okay.
Now at that time of the release of the book, they were made comment right upon that book in all somewhat Karnataka language, Telugu, etc., etc., Hindi, etc., etc., but not in Malayalam.
How, with this busy schedule of yours, meeting politicians to social activists to lot many others, how you have kept your poet alive in you?
You see, my theory is this.
Because poems are very difficult. It's very easy to write, you know, political writings.
You see, I am in a difficult position because a person who is having 3 wives at a time is a difficult task. My literature work is my wife, my real wife in my life.
Yes.
And my public activities also is I consider as wedded to profession.
Nice.
In legal field, I was a full-time lawyer and practicing, everybody knows that, and even UDF and LDF governments, they appointed me in Kerala. UDF means led by Congress party, and LDF means led by CPM parties. And they appointed me while they were rulers. I was at that time an office bearer of BJP, either General Secretary, State President, or State Secretary, etc., etc. In 12 important cases, they appointed me as special public prosecutor. Even an office bearer of BJP. They are vehemently opposing BJP at that time. So that much my contacts, acceptance from governmental level, public level, religious level, all are giving, and that is why I am getting inspiration from that. Because of that inspiration, I am doing justice to all these three fields. While as a public worker, as a president of the BJP,
Yes.
I got exemption from the exceptional permission from the central leadership in 2003 to 2006. BJP was ruling India at that time, first instance, 2003 and 4. Then they permitted me to go to court for 1 day in a week. So on that day, I am fully, in my High Court office, I am going there, and I was doing my professional work there, eking my livelihood out of that. I can say I never taken a single pie from my party for my livelihood at that time.
Oh.
So this is one aspect. So
This is very
so I
well
am doing justice to my clients and profession. Till I become the governor, I continued that. Secondly, writing also. My usual practice is that suppose in the morning I am writing a book, I am reading a newspaper.
Yeah.
Then some news item is there. Then in paper itself, some 4 or 5 lines of a poem or some write-up for the purpose of write-up I have.
Yes.
Then I expand it in the night.
Oh.
Like that I will be able to.
So the whole day you are reading something, studying something.
So through that there are peoples, and in the midst of the people, in the midst of the crowd,
Yes.
in my mind I can write.
Wow.
Ideas are there.
That is the idea of a writer.
That is a modus operandi opted by me. And thirdly, regarding my public work also, I am doing my own way in Kerala as far as my party activities are concerned. While I was a president, 2 MPs were one from Lakshadweep and other from Kerala. India got 2 seats only once in the history. That is during my time. I contributed for that, and maximum number of votes also get while I was a president of the party in 2 times, and not because of my ability and my capacity, but a team of workers under the presidentship of me worked there at that time. So if you are you see
Committed to writing.
If you are committed to anything, you can achieve the goal. That is my slogan.
Yes.
So 3 wives I stated. My family is suffering. My wife is suffering.
Yes.
Because I can't spend much time for my family and children. Even my son is now a good lawyer in High Court. Recently he stated to me that he is called in Malayalam as Acha. Father is called Acha.
Okay.
Acha, I am very happy. But only one minor grievance in my mind. He got some sports and other activities in school.
You never visited?
I never visited there. All other people are coming for receiving that
but now
award and other things. For him, this child is concerned, my son is concerned, only mother alone.
I know. But this is faced by most of the, children of the prominent personality.
That is why yesterday's speech I have stated that whatever may be the criticism against political leaders.
Yes.
So they are at the beck and call of public. Even 5 o'clock a person is coming.
Exactly.
It's an urgent matter is there. He can knock the door and.
Exactly.
So attending that way. Corruption and so many things, defects are there. Yes. But so accountability of a politician to the people. If he want to continue in politics, at least once in a 5 year, he will have to face the public, answer to the public, accountable to the public.
Exactly.
No other system in our country. Of course, public committed people are there. Their commitment is there.
Yes.
But as a system, you are specifically accountable to anybody. Is not. We can't see any other field. Yes. The film star.
Yes.
Crores of rupees saving.
Yes.
His lifestyle.
Correct.
Can a politician can do that? No.
No. Exactly.
Is a journalist.
You are right.
Eminent journalists, they are having sufficient income and other things.
Yes.
The accountability is there. Of course, I am not blaming anybody. Yes. But specifically, you are not answerable to the people.
Yes.
Through your system, you are answerable.
Exactly.
Judiciary also, good judges are there.
Correct.
Suppose passing an order,
Yes.
He's not expected to explain to the people. If a
But
judge is,
politicians are-
if a
politicians
judge
are-
is pronouncing a judgment, next day criticism may be there.
Correct.
But he is not giving a reply.
Yes. But politicians are liable.
Liable,
Politicians are liable.
So that responsibility is there.
You just said, sir.
We are expected to, politician is expected to
Yeah.
teach the people,
Exactly.
and that process has to be done.
Yesterday in your speech you have mentioned, it was one of the best speeches I have listened of any governor. Otherwise governors are set, they have a habit of reading set written speeches. But you have never done that. You always do some extempore speeches. And yesterday's speech, that the earlier politicians, they used to teach, write, and their experiences used to be a lesson for the general public.
So
that tradition has now virtually gone.
actually that is not gone fully,
Yeah.
but the tendency is decreasing day by day.
You mentioned
My
about
prayer
Nehru.
is not to put a not this aspect.
Yes, you mentioned Nehru's speech, Nehru's writings, Nehru's books. What was the fantastic writer Nehru was, but now the tradition is.
I will tell you one thing on Nehruji. I'm not. No, it is not proper on my part to details of that. But once Lady Mountbatten's youngest daughter, Pamela, wrote a book. Then there was some observation, passing observation is there, with respect to a crucial thing that may be against Nehruji.
Okay,
Sometimes it can be interpreted against Nehruji.
okay,
At that time, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was opposition leader, one of the opposition leaders in India.
one of the very prominent.
Then that book was paralyzed in India.
Oh,
I don't know whether it is banned, I think banned for some time
oh, okay,
because of that comment.
okay,
Then stand taken by Vajpayee ji was, so a great leader
yes,
who contributed a lot,
yes,
suffered a lot, is a true democrat, and he always worked for us.
yes,
So he is considered as a somewhat good leader of India.
yes,
If another country
yes,
is another country, a writer from a foreign country is writing with the oblique motive to tarnish the image, we can't allow it, and that is why it was not an issue in India, and generations
yeah,
together is not aware of such a book, and I think subsequently she deleted that portion from her book. Subject to correction I am saying, from memory I am saying.
I know.
Not, so this approach is there. Then what we are doing now?
yes,
Now if you are having a criticism against our Prime Minister or somebody else,
yes,
you see that we will tell here.
correct,
You can criticize the Prime Minister, Rashtrapati or whatever may be, you have got the right.
yes,
Instead of that, going to some other country and making issues is not a good trend.
so you are mentioning
Good trend. No, I am not mentioning.
because Rahul Gandhi has made some comments. No, I am not pursuing that issue. I am not pursuing that issue. But sir, you have been always in your speeches mentioning about Nehru, Gandhi. Yesterday also you have mentioned about Nehru, Gandhi. Don't hesitate to mention the topmost leaders of India. You are always very frank, very, very studied.
So you see, Gandhiji is also,
Yes.
I would like to say,
Yes.
for Gandhiji or any public worker, there are two things are there.
Yes.
One is tattva,
Yes.
principle.
Yes.
Second is policy. Principle and policy. Every political party has got, every movement has got its own principle I would like to call it as Tattva.
Very nice.
At the same time, policy is also there.
Yes.
If a political party wants to do something, it's basic, this principle on the one hand, and for its implementation, Naya policy
Yes.
is also there. In policy, policy is subject to change. Situation, Tattva is permanent one.
So you always pursue Tattva, and you also say that the politician should.
Gandhiji is that.
Yes.
Gandhiji never deviated from his Tattva. His basic commitment to Hindu Dharma, he called it as Dharma.
Yes.
And the Dharma is concerned, he is 100% committed to that, he never deviated.
Yes.
And corruption, so many things.
Yes.
The public life is concerned, Suraj is also propounded by him. Swaraj we are working and we achieved Swaraj, our own rule.
Yes.
Suraj means good rule.
Exactly.
So that is why
That is Rama Tattva.
Ramatat.
Suraj.
Suraj.
Yes. Yes.
Then his son, eldest son,
Yes.
he committed some type of corruption and
Blunders.
other blunders in life. Then immediately he called all the press to Vardha Ashram and stated that today onwards I am not having a son.
He denounced it. Yes, yes. He had
So
that
the-
internal courage, to
Courage.
stand for the values.
So that is why I am respecting all the national leaders. Gandhiji, Sardar Patel, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, Pandit Deen Upadhyaya, Nehruji, Shastriji, and Lamanoor Lohia.
Yeah. But when you utter these words,
Yeah.
there is no kind of your party. They have some kind of philosophy.
No, now governor has no politics, but I was a politician identified with an ideology of
I would ask you another question. See, you are a very different kind of a politician, though you are in BJP. That's why you were accepted by rightists and the leftists in Kerala.
not accepted, but they are all are giving me love and affection to me.
Yes, because Kerala, the politics, Kerala, the right-left politics is very harsh.
So Kerala Chief Minister, about 2 months back, my anthology of poems in Malayalam, published by DC Books, the famous DC Books, it was released by Chief Minister.
Wow.
So politically, my ideology and just like parallels, it will never meet together.
I know.
But even then they are doing.
Yes.
And Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee officially
Yeah.
asked me to give one of my books and they published it. And royalty only 4,800 rupees also sent to me by the KPCC president, Kerala M.M. Hassan signed in that. So that types of relationship is there.
Yes. And
In
another thing-
my basic thing also I will tell you,
Yeah.
in a democracy, your rival is only an opponent, not an enemy.
Wow.
To enemy, then a democracy, if enmity is there, then how can this party system, different parties,
Exactly. How
that system, how
democracy can
democracy
function,
survive.
how there can be
So
interaction,
that's
how
why-
yes, yes. So another speciality about you, sir, is you are very much close to the various Christian groups in Kerala. Last week, Syrian Catholic priests were in Goa. They celebrated their feast in Goa. They came and visited you. You gave them a reception. This is something very unusual, very different type of.
So before becoming the governor also, my constant relationship with Muslim leaders and Christian leaders are known to everybody.
Okay.
All the sects of Christians,
Yes.
they were inviting me for their program.
Yes.
And even after this Manipur incident,
Yes.
4 or 5 Catholic program, this Marthoma Sabha's program, all denominations program they invited. And here that head of, he is non-Catholics, among the non-Catholics, he is a top person. Metropolitan of the entire east of the world. So such a person stated here in his language Malayalam, and in Malayalam papers that was a news item that true Christian that Christian principles of love, affection and service to the people, it is stated, but really in life the Goa governor Sridharan Pillai is executing it. So this is a classic example that was in the main papers, in Malayalam papers yesterday, a news item. So that is why these are all God's grace. So love, give love and take love. Recently I had published another book in 3 states, Mizoram, Goa and Kerala. The speeches with respect to me by chief ministers of these 3 states and opposition leaders in this state, because that cordial relationship. I can point out one more incident to you. In 2019, November 15, I took charge as the governor of Mizoram. On the just prior to that, I was the state president of BJP in Kerala. Then when I reached there, I found that in 2-3 English papers are there. Headline is that they are observing a protest day against me because Mizoram, 50 lakh people are the population. Out of that 88% are Christians, 9% are Buddhist, 2% Hindus and 1% Muslims. Then in that paper, I was little bit disappointed because whenever I reach there, I can't read Mizo papers. Only look into these 3 English papers. Front page news item was that Mizoram may not be allowed to be the dumping place of Hindu fundamentalists. So I was the president of the party.
I know, in Kerala.
So that aspect is a shocking news to me. But within 6 months,
you became friend of the Mizoram.
Opposition party's party president at that time, he was a 5-time chief minister of Mizoram. He released my book and his speech was there, and I am very happy to say that whenever they are fishing from his pond, immediately he will send fish to my Rajbhavan for me. And his wife was very
special gift,
their wife was very, very special in preparing tasty food items. That also they sent to Raj.
This is a true love by the people of Mizoram.
So give respect and love to others. They will also give it to you. That is a lesson.
Just you mentioned about the enmity between the political leaders, and there has not been love left between most of the political parties now. Everybody is fighting. The intention is bad, and
every human being, their own ambition may be there. Personal interest also may be there. We are not God. If we are God and goddesses, of course God, they may not commit any mistake. In our life, most of the people leading a family life, their own interest may be there. So a politician is dreaming of a position. We can't blame him, natural. But without destroying anybody, you work for that.
And there should be some kind of values.
So that is why in politics you see value-based politics is the best thing. I am not saying that it is disappeared from our country. We will have to strengthen more and more in that field. Value-based politics.
Sir, after Mizoram you have come to Goa. So you have already completed 2 years in Goa. So from Goa, where you like to go?
No. I never in my life asked any post from my party at that time. I never asked for contesting in the election seat also. I never asked. My political party at that time, now I am not a part of that. That time given me a thing. I never asked for anything, or with the due responsibility I am saying. So I am satisfied with what I am. Everything given to me. If anything I want to achieve again, my mind is still, it is ambitious of become lawyer again.
Oh, so you are not interested in again contesting an election, going back to Kerala?
That's out of question now, because as a governor I have no politics now. So politician is expected to contest in the election. So I have got the opportunity to serve the people as the head of the state in 2 states.
Yes.
And Kerala also people are loving me, that I know. Under such circumstance, my profession, because governor has, unfortunately, there is no provision for pension. So after that I am going
Again practice law.
practice law. I can easily earn money,
Oh,
and I can give it to the people also. That is my usual habit.
yes, yes. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You have devoted lot of your time to us. आणि एक तांचे आसतना म्हाका एक खरेंच एक तुमकां सांगन दिसता लोकांक की एज ए गव्हर्नर म्हाका तांचे कडेन उलयता कसलेंच दडपण आयलें ना. आनी तांणी म्हाका सांगलां खंयचे प्रश्न विचार आनी खंयचे विचारनाका. पूण म्हजेर एक बंधन आशिल्लें स्वता हांवें एक पॉलिटिक्साच्या संदर्भांत चड वचचें न्ही खोलान. पूण तांणी बी इतले मेकळेपणान ते हांगा उलयल्यात आनी तेय बी गोंयची लेखका कडेन लोकां कडेन इतले मेकळेपणान उलयतात. आनी एक बरो सादो प्रामाणीक सिन्सियर गव्हर्नर आमकां गोंयाक मेळ्ळा. अशे तरेचे गव्हर्नर खूब क्वचित येतात. तांकां गोंयचे बद्दलचो मोग आसा हें खूब म्हत्वाचें. ताका लागून ते गोंयच्या गांवांनी भोंवतात, लोकांचे प्रश्न समजून घेतात. गोंयच्या कॅन्सर पेशंटां संदर्भांत तांणी कांय कामां सुरू केल्यात. मानवतावादी दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान तांकां गोंयचे खातीर काम करन दिसता. म्हाका दिसता अशे तरेचे गव्हर्नर गोंयाक मेळप हें गोंयकाराचें खूब भाग्य. सर, यू हॅव डिवोटेड लॉट ऑफ युअर टायम टू अस.
Thank you very much.
थँक यू.
A nice meeting.
थँक यू
Come
सर.
again.
थँक यू सर. थँक यू. पळयत रावात गोमंतक TV.